Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another review for you guys. I don't think I've ever done an airbrush foundation review, and I don't think I've ever actually used an airbrush foundation on my channel or a tutorial or anything before, so this is fairly new. I have used the Sephora foundation that I bought maybe about a year and a half ago. Of course, as a makeup junkie, anytime I head over to Walmart, Target, or any drugstore, I have to go over to the makeup aisle to see if they have anything new so that I can test it and review it for you girls. So I went ahead and I strolled, and finally I was ready to give up, and then at the corner of the eye I caught a Sally Hansen little display with a couple little bottles. At first I thought it was their airbrush leg ones, and honestly I don't like those. I just feel like they come off. So I looked at it and I was like, wait a second, this is actually foundation. So I looked at the colors. I think there's about 8 shades, or at least on that display. I think I took a picture, but I couldn't find it. If I do, I'll go ahead and insert it somewhere in this video. The one that I picked up is this one right here. This is a Natural Beige 200, and just for reference, I'm usually sandy beige, natural beige, warm beige. I don't use MAC foundations. A lot of you guys ask me what my shade is in MAC. I don't like MAC foundations because they do break me out, they clog my pores, but I do love other MAC products, but just not the foundations. So I'm sorry I don't have, you know, a shade to refer to in MAC, but like L'Oreal, I'm like W6 right now that I'm tan, or W4, but I'm usually in the very like early warm neutral color. Sometimes I have to mix them up. So this here says it's the Airbrush Face Makeup Lightweight Spray Foundation. It says for all skin types, it's oil free, and it comes with 1 full ounce. So the claims are ultra fine mist foundation for lightweight, flawless finish, skin looks natural, fresh, and shine free. It claims to even out your skin tone, minimize the look of pores, long wearing, fragrance free, and dermatology tested. So first off, I do have very sensitive skin. I do have large pores around this area here. I have normal skin with a little bit of the T-zone oil right around the brows and right here. And I went ahead and I tested this foundation out. Honestly, I was already expecting it to be really crappy. I wasn't expecting anything from it, but I did want to try it out because I've used my Sephora one, and this actually is $28. You get 2.5 ounces. And in this one I got the color Honey. This one's actually gone. I don't know why it was still in my makeup, but what I like using my airbrush foundation for as well, other than my face, is like on my chest area. I do have kids, so I have a couple little stretch marks on the boobies, so sometimes I want to make them look flawless, so I would use this more for my breast or to even anything out on my body other than my face. I think I used it all on the boobs, to tell you the truth. So on this one you get 1 ounce for $9.99, and it's not bad. I honestly think it's a really reasonable price. So on the back of the bottle it tells you to shake well before using, spray directly onto your hands, and it says to apply it with your fingertips and blend evenly with your fingertips, and it says here repeat until desired coverage level is achieved. Okay, for an airbrush foundation, I honestly wouldn't use my fingers. I'm going to tell you right now that for any airbrush foundation, I would say, other than the foundation, the brush that you use is very, very important. So I already have one, and this actually made my June favorites. This is the Sephora Pro Airbrush 55. This foundation brush is amazing. I use this for liquid foundations and powder. Any mousse or gel or thick creamy foundations, this is too soft, so it won't blend it as well, but any foundation that is very lightweight or powder or airbrush, this is amazing. I believe it is $35, but is well worth it. So right now I'm going to show you guys a clip of me applying the foundation. I did do 2 layers, and I'm going to come back after and show you guys what it looked like after. I think it was like 6 or 7 hours of wear. So I'm going to show you that clip, and then after that I'm going to come back and tell you guys my full review and what I think of the foundation. So let me show you what the foundation looks like when you apply it and after and all that good stuff. I'm going to shake this up really, really good. You always want to make sure you shake them. And then you just apply it onto the brush. You guys can see that there's product on there. Make sure you buff it in good. And then again, I'm about 5-6 inches away from it, and I'm going to buff on the top. Okay, I think we got a good enough layer there. I actually feel like this might be a good thing. So let's see if we can build the foundation, but you guys can see I do have some blemishes going on, but you can definitely see how smooth the foundation went. It didn't like get streaky or anything. So, ooh, it's very, very lightweight. I wonder if once it sets, it'll be a lot better. So let me go back through and add another coat before we actually start on this side. Okay, so far I am very, very impressed, you guys. The foundation is going on really nice. It's not shiny, it's very natural. You can build it. It is not cakey, it doesn't streak. Obviously, I'm not going to go in with a third layer because I am going out, and I myself don't like to cake foundation on. I like my makeup pretty natural, but it's very lightweight. We did do 2 coats so far, and as you guys can see, this side of the face looks a lot more smooth and colorful, or not colorful, but more even is what I'm trying to say, versus this side over here. And I can't feel the foundation. It's not sticky. It's setting really, really good onto the face, and the color actually matched me really well. I am so impressed so far. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this side of the face. All right, so I went ahead and I finished the whole foundation throughout the face. So you guys can see it still looks like my skin. It just looks even and has more color to it. We can still see the little blemishes right here, but we didn't correct anything, you know, any blemishes, or I didn't even, you know, do the under eye area because I wanted to put this straight onto the face to see how the coverage was. I did do 2 layers on the whole face, and I honestly think you could probably build it maybe a little more or try to go over those areas. But honestly, I would just go over and touch up those areas, you know, before or after you're done with your makeup. But remember, airbrush is supposed to be very lightweight. It's not supposed to be cakey. And so far, so good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup and see how it does with, you know, powders and liquids over it. And I will be back to show you guys what the foundation looks like with the rest of my makeup on it. I'll be right back. So I went ahead and I applied my blush, my highlighter, and everything that I normally would. I didn't have any issues with the foundation at all. If anything, it looks really good. I'm very, very impressed so far. I did set it with my GERARD Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray, and after the foundation set onto my face and I touch it, it actually just feels like skin. It's not dewy, it's not sticky, it's very thin. I don't feel anything on my face, which is always a good thing. I did notice that the finish is not matte and it's not dewy. It's more of like a satin finish, which is also a good thing because you guys can powder it down if you're very, very oily, or you can make it dewy. So it's perfect that it's like in the middle and you guys can go either way with it. So it is about 1 o'clock right now. I'm going to be wearing the foundation. It's probably like 110 outside, so I'm going to wear it throughout the day. At the end of the day, I will be back to show you guys if the foundation has stayed on my face. But honestly, I'm already thinking this foundation is going to do really, really good because it just sits on the face very beautiful, natural, and I don't know, I just really like how it looks. So here's a little close-up of the face so you guys can see how the foundation looks. You can still see those little blemishes there, but they're not too bad. So I will be back in a couple hours. So I've had the foundation on for 6 hours. The only thing I've noticed so far is that I'm really oily in the T-zone, but that's normally where I do get oily with any foundation. It's right around here and like over the brows. Other than that, the foundation looks like it's wearing really good. I don't have any dry patches. I don't have any missing patches. I honestly still feel like the foundation looks really, really good after 6 hours. It is 112, 113 outside right now, so it's really hot. But I've also ate 2 times or whatever, so it's not like, you know, all blotchy around here. But what I am going to do is I'm just going to gently remove a little bit of that oil off of the T-zone area to take some of that shine away. So not too much product came off after I blotted. If you guys can see the little foundation on there, being that it was super oily, it didn't like rub off all the way, so that's not bad. So it's sticking to my face, but after 6 hours, The foundation still looks really, really good, as you guys can see. So you guys just saw a clip of me applying the foundation, build the foundation, what it looks like after I applied makeup, and how it wore throughout the day. Like I said earlier in the video, I honestly didn't have any high hopes for this foundation. I was expecting it to fail, and you guys, this foundation blew my mind. I am wearing it today. I am wearing only one coat. In the video, I did show you how I built 2 layers up, but right now I'm wearing actually just one simple coat, very minimal makeup, and I am impressed with this foundation. For $9.99, you guys, I honestly have nothing bad to say other than the shades, you know, are not the greatest because there's not too many to pick from, but that's the only downfall that I can find in this foundation. I am very pleased. The foundation wore really beautiful. It applied just flawlessly. It didn't like get cakey or patchy or, you know, and another thing that I noticed, as you guys saw there, I did kind of like, blot the T-zone area, and you didn't get too much transfer onto that little thing, the little cotton thing I used. It did really well, and all I did was set it with 1 layer of my GERARD Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. I didn't touch it up or anything. I am very, very pleased. And the foundation is buildable, so that is a plus, and it's not thick to where it starts caking on. I did do 2 layers in the demo there, but I feel like if you went in with a 3rd layer, you would be just fine. And like I mentioned, you guys can use this for your body parts as well. Like if you have a bruise or something, you can, you know, color correct it and then apply this little baby on there, and then you guys are set and ready to go. So other than the color selection, you know, not being too, you know, great, because it's limited to, I think, like 4 light shades and like 3 deeper or something like that. This is a must. I absolutely love it, and now I am actually tempted to go pick up the Dior foundation and compare them, because I believe the Dior foundation is like $62, $65. I've heard really great things about it, but I don't think anybody wants to spend $65 on a foundation. Another thing I do want to point out though, this will get very messy when you guys apply it. Like it goes, ooh, it didn't even go on the brush, but when you guys go like this, a lot of it flies away, so just be careful when you guys are applying it. Make sure that there's nothing around you that can get damaged. But like, I'll just touch up some areas right here for you guys, and it's just bomb. I really, really love this. I would not suggest spraying it directly onto your face like the other ones say to, because you end up with foundation all over your hair and then in your little nose hairs. I hate that. But you guys, I really, really love. It's just flawless, as you guys can see. This is 1 light layer. It works great with the other makeup. I have cream blush on, and I have powders on my face, and I had 0 issues. So I hope that this review was helpful and you guys are lucky enough to find your shade in this Sally Hansen Airbrush foundation, because I truly, definitely give it an A+, maybe an A- because of the color range. But other than that, it's a go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Instagram, Snapchat at the one and only Maria. And I'll see you later. Bye.